I'm Dr. Chou, and today we're going to review different kinds of devices to help you with your hammer toes to make them a little more comfortable. We have 3 different devices in front of us, and there's benefits to each. These 2 are both called crest pads. They have the same general shape with a little loop in it. This one is made of cloth, and this one is made of silicone. This one's much softer, and this one's a bit firmer. This has an adjustable loop size. This does not, but it is stretchable. They're called crest pads because this little comma-shaped pad fits in what's called the crest of the toes here underneath, where they kind of curl over a little bit. With hammer toes, your toes curl like this abnormally and they can't always straighten out. And so these are useful for fitting underneath the toes and raising up the toes so that you don't injure the tips of the toes as they're curled down. This will not straighten out the toes, but it will just prevent it from hitting the ground as hard. The cloth one versus the silicone one, it all depends on how much resistance you need and how much comfort you need. These tend to be a little more comfortable, but these are a little more durable. Another device is called a Budin splint, B-U-D-I-N, Budin splint. This has an elastic strap and an adjustable loop as well, okay? And these also fit over the toe. The purpose of this is actually to straighten the toe at the joint back here. If your toe is curled up here in the small joint of the toe, that may not help as much, but if it's the big joint here that's cocked up, this will help. What this does is you put it on the toe that's crooked as far down the base as you can. You're going to tighten this just gently so that it stays on, not too tight so you don't lose circulation. And what this does, when the toe is curled up, by putting pressure at the base here, it'll force it to flatten out. The nature of this is that with the pad here, not only does it pad the area to give you a little more cushioning, but the way it's working, that when it's on there, it provides resistance to that loop. These devices are only pretty much useful when you're walking, because if you're resting and your foot's not on the ground, it's just a silly looking toe ring. It's not really doing much for you. One reason to suggest this over this is that this is good for straightening out the toe. So if you have pain here in the joint or underneath the toe at the joint back here on the bottom, by straightening out the toe, this can help. This is more for pain at the end of the toe. Hope that helps, and look for my other videos. Thank you.